Set it on, first in the melon. If I ever lose, set it on, bigger and better. Hitting roller coaster, come bigger, bolder, faster. Ooh, I'm going to the maximum. I'm going to the maximum. I'm going to the maximum.
Good afternoon. So, I'm happy to be here in Philippines, the most happening gaming community in the world. So, and here I'm here to present the most advanced racing platform, where metaverse-driven racing platform called METAGRANDRACE, which we are going to launch in this month. I'm going to talk about this particular one. So when you talk about the racing platforms, you have a lot of racing games that are available, but they are not driven by the community, but we are driven by the community-driven racing platform we are. Next slide, please. So what makes us very unique? So first, it is very immersive gameverse or raceverse kind of platform where you take care of your car, which is going to earn money for you, and you can take care of your garage, which can earn money for you, and everything is related to metaverse, what you call completely gamified metaverse that we came up with. Next slide, please. So you might have seen a lot of play-to-earn games. That could be X Infinity, Rev Racing, whatever you call it. But if you look at the past 1 year's if you look at the economic modeling of that particular platforms for the past 1 year, it is shooting down instead of shooting up, though you have a very great community. So what we came up with is our own protocol called reward rebalancing protocol, which is always going to maintain the sustainability of the economic model of the ecosystem. So where there will be always, we are going to maintain the demand versus supply. Next slide, please. So as I told you, we are a AAA rated gaming platform that we are coming up with. You can find our NFTs, you can find our circuits. These are all world-class and super quality circuits we made and super quality cars we made. Next slide, please. So right now the market size, it's pretty huge, around 197 billion in 2021, and we are expecting it to be 220 billion at the end of 2022 and 285 by 2027. So which means there is a lot of opportunity that we see in this area. So that's where we came up with most sustainable, long-term, what we call racing platform that we came up with. Next slide, please. So our primary competitors, Rev Racing, Pegaxi, these are all our competitors. But we came up with our own protocol, which is going to drive our community on its own. Next slide, please. You can see the market cap of these things and how vastly it got decreased. Next slide. So you can ask me, Kiran, what should I do if I want to participate in the race? You don't need to buy anything, first point. You have the common cars, which are free cars. You just connect your wallet, don't pay anything, just play as a practice mode. And if you want to bet, you can go and bet on the PvP mode. And we have the concepts of player versus player, guild versus guild, tournaments, yearly tournaments and half-yearly tournaments that we are coming up with, and the rewards are close to 500K to 1 million rewards that we are offering to the players who are there in the top places. Next slide, please. As I mentioned, you have these kind of what you call racings that are available. You have a daily race challenge, you have a practice session, you have a versus race challenge, you have seasons championship and tournament series cup. All these things are already available. So we want the right time to launch. That's where we are, and we want the community support. So that's what we are seeking here. Next slide, please. So you have Genesis NFT cars, which are purely NFTs, where you need to, if you want to, what you call, earn the real money, then you need to buy your Genesis NFTs. There are only 5,000 Genesis NFTs that are available, and that will be there to buy. You have the two models, that is supercars and the muscle cars, and we have the free cars as well. Next slide, please. So coming to the monetization, so we have our own marketplace. As I told you, we are a metaverse, so we don't want to be overcharging our community. So there will be 3% fees on every sale in the marketplace. There will be 3% of every auction that you are going to make. That's it. And the sale of NFT cars will be the what the development team is going to get. Rest all given to the community back. And you have if you talk about the racing platforms, you have the racing circuits. If you are owning the racing circuit, you will earn money. If you're owning a garage, you will be getting the service fees as a reward to you. Similarly, on the racing circuit, if you have the billboards, that means ad boards, those are all the different revenue revenue generating models for the platform. And we are what we call open to the any suggestions given by the community to incorporate as part of our gaming, because the entire gaming is built in-house. Okay, next slide, please. So as I mentioned, the revenue generating for the developers, it's only 336%, and the sale of NFTs that we are going to get. But for the investors and the community, it's very lucrative. So players can auction their cars and what you call, they can sell their cars. And if you talk about how you are going to maintain your car, so every race that you are going to participate, the car will get depreciated, and the more times you go and upgrade your car, you need to go to garage and you need to upgrade your car for better performance. This is all a very unique experience that you're going to get as part of our gaming. So I request everybody to give it a try on play. We have the demo version available at our booth. I request everybody to come and play a game at least once. And we are planning to airdrop the NFTs on 28th of this month. So register yourself for the whitelisted NFTs, free NFTs. You don't need to pay anything. The cars are free for you. Just come and take the free NFTs by connecting your wallet in our system. Next slide, please. So you are going to maintain, as I mentioned, you are going to maintain a healthy demand and supply ratio. You have the in-game sponsored ads available. You have the control on the supply available in the cars in the market. You need to do a periodic car maintenance in order to win the race. Otherwise, what we call the car performance, the race is completely driven by the performance of the car and the player. So you need to always have the top car that need to be maintained. So vehicle parts, they'll be depreciated, so you need to continuously upgrade, but the cost of the cars are very, very less, somewhere starting from $62 to $95. The maximum car is $95, and the parts are less than $10 fee. So we want more players and less fees and less cost-effective model that we are coming up with. Next slide, please. So these are tokenomics, where we have completed our seed funding of 450K. And now we are heading for the private sale, and we are heading for the, once the private sale is over, then we are going to launch our pre-sale in the first week of Jan for the token, and NFTs we are planning to launch in this month end. And public launch parts, you will be getting around 7%. So I request you to participate in the pre-sale, where you get a better economic token. Next slide, please. So, yeah, so revenue model for the investors. So early investors, that they can get what we call the token at a lesser price. And we are also offering the share in the every NFT sale that is happening, so that you don't need to really wait the token price to get appreciated, because NFT sales are very immediate. So if the NFT sales booms, then you will get your revenue immediately. And what we call, we are open for the any kind of other discussions. Next slide, please. Yeah, any questions? Okay, So as I mentioned, we are offering the airdrop of NFTs, around 5,000 NFTs only available. So please visit our booth and get your NFT airdropped on 28th. Okay, thank you.
Philippine Blockchain Week. See you next year.